Hello everyone, we are back here for another Christian talk, and I wanted to address an issue that some people could be facing, and that is clinging to a church or a church building or a pastor. And you're probably asking yourselves, wow, what is the issue with that? And there's actually a very big issue with that because if you're just clinging to a pastor or a church building, well, you're not putting God in the equation. When I have an issue, when I have a question, whatever it may be, I go to God first. I say, God, etc. You fill in the blank. What is the issue? So I tell God what the issue is, and I try to go to Him before I go to my pastor or someone else in the church. And that's what God wants. He wants a personal relationship with you. So when you immediately, you put that pastor first or that church building first before you go to God, that's a big problem because you're clinging to a pastor. You're relying on him first only for the answer. So what if your pastor gives you a wrong answer? And you wouldn't know because you're not going to God first. You can't go and just go to your pastor and say, okay, pastor, what's the answer? And then he gives you the answer. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now. Where's God? Where's God in the equation? Huh? Where is God in the picture? Ladies and gentlemen, let's not cling to a pastor today or a church building. God wants us to put him first. Did you go to your pastor and just go to him only? God wants us to go to him first with prayer and supplication. So if you have some sort of question, let's say you're trying to figure out let's just say you're trying to understand something in the Bible. Like, you should go to God first and say, okay, God, I don't understand this chapter. God, I've reread it. I don't know what it's saying, and you still can't figure it out. Then it's okay to go to your pastor or someone in the church and say, hey, I need help on this. I've tried to reread this over and over again, but it's still not going after that. And okay, that's fine. You went to God for that's what's important, but you can't just go to your pastor immediately first. Your pastor isn't always going to be there. What happens if the pastor falls and the church falls? What happens to the people who are clinging to them? They get scattered. They get lost because they didn't have that foundation in God. If the pastor falls and they be like, okay, I have that foundation in God, so then I can, I'm so good. I still know what to do. I didn't cling to the pastor. But if you cling to the pastor and he falls, you get lost. He becomes your idol. Don't fall into idolism, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let your pastor or your church building be your idol. We should be following after God. We should be putting him first before we go to anyone else. So hopefully this taught you guys a lesson. If you guys have some sort of question about the Bible or anything, go to God first. You know, pray, read the Bible, ask God, okay, God, please give me the answer. Please help me, God. I'm asking you. God will give you the answer if it's in his will. And then if you've gone to God first, then you can go to your pastor or someone in the church and they can help you. And that's what God wants. He wants that personal relationship. He wants us to put him as priority, ladies and gentlemen. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick message, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Christian talk, and have a blessed day, guys. God bless you.